I'm going to do a bit of a different one today. We're going to take a look at some earbuds that you might want to use while you sleep. So I have a pair of Samsung Galaxy Buds that I love, but they have one problem. When I put these things in my ears, they basically just the ear canal. Like, it's absolutely awful. So I figured I would pick up some earbuds for sleeping. Now, I've had some good experiences, I've had some bad experiences. Let's go through these one at a time. These are all nice and cheap. Nothing here is over 50 bucks. First off, we got these bad boys.
From Amazon, the wireless sleep headphones Gujodoku CSR.
These are interesting. They're okay. They came with these things on them, but they come off. Still a problem with them though. Right here, this, when it pushes into your ear, it gets really hard and it pokes. There's a hard plastic here that you can't really do anything about, and it is absolutely awful. And these I don't use for sleep. Actually, these live in a drawer. The sound quality is mediocre. The battery life is not bad. All in all, I don't know. I don't love them. I don't love them. Get rid of them. These bad boys here, these are amongst the cheapest in the whole lineup that we have. They have some great packaging here. Really all about the unboxing, the presentation. However, what you find inside, cable is actually, if you take a look, it's like braided almost. It's quite nice. Anyway, these are wired. They use a standard 3.5mm port. I know that this is a bit of a contentious issue on modern devices. You may have to get like a 3.5mm to Lightning or USB-C adapter. These headphones feel fantastic in the ear, but they sound like absolute They are very low sound quality, which is not great, but for how cheap they are, I absolutely love them. I always have at least 2 sets of these on hand. I'll take them with me when I'm traveling. I usually use a set like this every night, but they do break after a while. You know, you tug on them the wrong way, you just lie on them too much with your full body weight, stretch them out. Usually one of the earbuds ends up going, and then you have to toss them, so they're fairly disposable. Not great. They do make a fair bit of waste, but for the price, these can't be beat. They are so comfy to wear at night, and they come with different size ear tips. So next up, we got the Max Rocks. I've gone through a few pairs of these. They do come with a nifty little carrying case, but when you're like me, you often end up burning through multiple sets of these because they suffer from the exact same issue that the last set I showed you suffer from. And I don't need to test these ones out because I have used so many pairs of these. When these are the cheapest ones, I always buy them. I alternate brands, but I do unfortunately have to go through a fair number of these because I'm very rough on these earbuds. I bought more expensive ones in the past and I've broken them anyway, so I stick with the cheap stuff. They sound pretty bad. They fit very nicely in the ear. They're rather comfortable. If you find that they poke in too far, you can always just angle them a little bit out, and they fit nicely like that as well. Big fan. I never use the cases. I have so many of these. Well, I shouldn't say so many. I've probably got like 3 or 4. Next up, I really wanted to like these Pro X6s. A little manual, you open them up. Unfortunately, there's a few problems with these. First of all, they don't fit in the case if you put the ear tips on. Second, they don't actually fit well in the ear. I do find they're very comfortable, but they don't feel snug, right? I'm not confident these would stay in all night, but I would never use these all night because they have this awful problem. They get like a little like through them at all times. Like, essentially you can hear interference. They have another fatal flaw, even if they didn't have that issue, is that when they haven't had any noise through them actively for I think it's a couple minutes, they automatically shut off. That's not a problem. What is a problem in earbuds made for sleep is when they make a loud Bluetooth disconnected. I was trying to sleep. Oh, why would you do this to me? Yeah, these ones actually I've already printed off the return label. I'm going to be sending these right back to Amazon. They were the worst value. They were so close and yet so far. The sound quality on them was tolerable. Things are supposed to be good, but they were not. All right, we got the AGB Tech for Type-C interface earphone sleep headset. And this one is interesting, and I'm not going to include it in the final comparison in the summary because it is USB-C. And I know there are plenty of people out here with iPhones who are interested in this review, but there are also going to be plenty of people who have, say, a flagship Samsung device, which is going to be USB-C only, and they don't want to use a dongle, or they don't want to spend that extra money, or they prefer to take that money and dump it into a headset. So these ones are actually a pretty interesting value. For the money, they are definitely the best sound quality out of all of the earphones that I've shown here. And they have one fatal flaw, and it's not actually the USB-C connector. It's right here. There doesn't seem to be a very strong connection where these cables go in. And on the very first night that I was sleeping with these in, if there's any tension on this spot right here at all, it would cut one of the earphones out, which is infuriating. Just absolutely the worst. So the real question becomes then, can you deal with that? Or did I just get unlucky with that first pair that I tried out? But I think that these are good value if you get a durable set, or if you're not going to be rolling over onto the cord, which is something that I absolutely do all the time, or it gets caught under a pillow or a blanket or a sheet or something. So you want some durability here, and these don't feel very durable. But as far as just, a set of quote unquote dirty buds go, I think that these are actually pretty solid. So if you need USB-C connection, then I would definitely recommend these, but your mileage may vary and they may break real quick. So I don't know. Make your own decisions, I guess. At the end of the day, my money is on these guys, unless of course you can get the Max Rocks for cheaper. Don't buy these. They're trash.
Join our Patreon for $1 a month. You can help support everything this channel does.